Up everyone, it's your girl Gelbeauty-87 here, aka Grace, and it's time for another Why You Don't Need, because these brands keep playing with me. So in today's video, you all answered my poll over here on YouTube and on Instagram, because I put it on both places, and you all decided that we should go with the BH Cosmetics palettes to dupe out this new Oden collection that should have popped up over here. So if you like videos like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. I usually do a new makeup releases on Fridays, but my computer is down right now, so I can't edit those with the small screen that's on my phone. And then on Sundays we would do a live, and you all would tell me which palettes you want to base upon those videos. So I just decided to start doing polls until I get my computer fixed. I'm supposed to take it in tomorrow and get it checked out, so hopefully it works out and hopefully they can fix it. But if you like videos like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. I do a ton of videos like this. I also do a lot of fragrance videos. That's what's been going up lately. I know I did the new Sol de Janeiro, or the re-release of Copacabana. I did the Nosy body mist. I'm actually editing that right now when I get done with these eye looks. I did the Lake and Skye body mist, and I will have this series going up next week. If you like my fashion shorts, make sure you head on over to Fashion with Gelbeauty-87. That's where all my fashion content went. And I started doing more of like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and what do you call it, Five Below content over here. And it seems like you all have been enjoying that, along with me going into Ulta and Sephora to see what's new in store. So I'm glad you've been enjoying it, along with my dupe of the day and my fragrances for the week videos. But if you like the fashion videos, head on over to Fashion with Gelbeauty-87. I do long form fashion over there as well. Every Friday I have a long form fashion video going up talking about my thought process behind how I come up with my looks and whatnot. So a whole bunch of fun over there, along with fashion and designer polls. So make sure you check it out. Now let's get into today's video. So I should have all the, let me scoot over. I should have all the mock-ups pop up over here. So we have one with the Mimosa palette. I believe that's the spring version of the Alva palette. So originally she had this palette called Alva. That's actually the second palette I picked up from the brand. The first one I picked up was Solman. That was the first Oden's Eye video I ever did, and you all told me that I was the first black person you saw using Oden's Eye. So Oden's Eye has a special place in my heart with that, because I was one of the first black creators that you all like saw using the products and showing them to you. But anyway, this Mimosa palette is supposed to be for the spring palette, and then the blueberry one is for the summer palette, which I was excited to be able to pull this out and use it again. All these palettes, believe it or not, are still available on Beauty Base. So if you want to pick up any of these instead of picking up the ones from Oden's Eye, they would be much more affordable. I think they're like maybe $20 a piece, and that's like half the price of the ones from Oden's Eye. Then we have the Avocado Toast palette, which is supposed to do the fall palette. And then we have the Passion in Paris, which is for the winter palette. However, I do have some Oden's Eye palettes that are great alternatives to the Oden's Eye palettes that they recently dropped. So I'll show those right now as well, along with the mock-ups, just for you to get an idea. So then we have the Hey Reindeer palette here, which is a good alternative to the Alva, the spring palette. Then I have the Christmas Eve palette. And everybody loved their Christmas Eve and Merry Christmas palettes from Oden's Eye when they initially came out. I think it was like 3 years ago now. But this is a good alternative to the summer palette. Now, it's not going to be exact, because as you can see in the pictures, they have some differing variations, but I don't feel like it's enough to where it justifies you buying it. Then they actually had a couple of them for the last two palettes we're going to talk about. So I'll show a couple of them, even though I'm only going to show one palette, because I only bought one palette based upon what I had asked you all in the poll. But next we have the Hella palette. I feel like this would be good for the fall palette. Now, as you can see, it is orange over there, whereas with the one from the Hella palette is pink, but I feel like they could be similar enough. Then you also see the what is it, Stones and Rocks palette, I believe that's the name of it, and I feel like it could be a good alternative to the fall palette as well. It's just not going to have, again, that pop of red. I feel like that pop of red is the only thing that's giving it like a somewhat unique look to it, because otherwise there's still other palettes in your collection you can pick that aren't Oden's Eye or BH Cosmetics. They were just the brands that I knew I could find 4 palettes to match everything going along with it, so I chose those. You could probably do ColourPop with their monochromatic palettes as well. All depends on how much of the unique shades in each palette you'd like to see. Anyway, next I have the Soul Mine 2 Moon Wish palette. I feel like this would be a good alternative to the purple one. Now again, it's not exact to the winter palette, but I feel like it was close enough. I also put it with the Gems and Jewels palette just because I feel like they could be both similar. So those alternatives form the Oden collection that already exists. Somebody did ask me to do a look with these, so I might do the looks for Oden on my TikTok, so you can go there and check that out. But I know I'm going to do all the BH ones here because BH got voted the most here, and BH is the one that got most looked at on my Instagram. So without further ado, let me get into it. I'm not going to be able to zoom in the way I normally do, so I'll probably just sit really close to the edge so you can see me doing each eye look. But I'm going to go in the order of the palette. So I'm going to go off camera. I'll do Mimosa, then we will do Blueberry, Avocado Toast, and the Passion in Paris. So I will be right back. Okay, girl? Okay. So y'all, so this is eye look number 3. This is for the fall. So we got Avocado Toast, and these are the shades that I chose. So I picked this one right here as our inner corner shade. This is our crease shade. This is our outer V shade, or transition shade, if you will. The brown, sorry, this brown is our outer V shade. And then I'm pretty sure it's this green, that's the lid shade. So let's get into this look, honey, because again, got limited amount of space and time. So I'm gonna start off with the shade Ripe. I'm pretty sure Ripe is the one I used. There's so many like greens in here, which I love that for me. The only thing that's missing from this palette, I would say, is, like I said, the reddish tone shade. And they have like some alternative shades that aren't like exact. They give more orange instead of the corally red. I feel like that's the only thing that makes this unique. But like I said, if you have the Oden Trick or Treat palette from Angie in this brand, I feel like you essentially have a similar alternative to it. So you don't have to necessarily have this palette, if you will. Y'all, I tried to delete enough stuff to make sure I didn't have to like go through and have edits here and edits there and edits everywhere. So I'm hoping that I had enough to get through this eye look as well. I know I'm not gonna have enough to get the yellow in the crease done properly because I had to build that up quite a bit. I do remember the yellow in here being a little weak. So I'm gonna have to build that up quite a bit. So I'm just gonna do like a baseline of the yellow just so you can see it and the process of getting the eye look done. And then I will come back and do what do you call it, the detail work and all that extra stuff off camera to save us some time, because I want to still get y'all. So we got the outer V going here, got that looking pretty good. Now I want to just go into the yellow a little bit. Like I said, I'm not gonna be able to build it up on camera with you all because it's so lightly pigmented and I am of a deeper skin tone. I even put on a white base, but you gotta think I bought this palette when it originally came out, so it's quite older than other things in my collection. I just want to draw the line as a whole across here, and then we'll get into the shimmer shades, because like I said, if I spend too much time on this, we'll be sitting here for quite a while and I only have so much space to be working with. So I tried to drag it over across the top of here as well, so that way when I put the yellow eyeliner on top of it, it'll blend quite nicely. I've been enjoying using these eyeliner brushes in the crease again. I know I had stopped for a little bit, but I started up again and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna go off camera, do the rest, and I'll come back with the glitter glue cut, and then we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, you also gonna check the shade Extra. Again, another one of my favorite shades in here. I love pulling these palettes out again just because I got to use some of my favorite shades in the palette. It's absolutely stunning. As you can see, I built up the crease shade off camera like I said I would. And I think it looks really nice and pigmented, but it does take a little bit of work, of which I didn't have time to put in here like I normally would have and just ranted about something to get it done. But it's cool. It's helping me like edit down things and save time on editing, which I definitely appreciate. And I'm sure you all appreciate as well, because nobody likes watching super long videos. In this day and age, everybody has like, you know, like short attention spans and all that. So it's good that I am editing it down quicker. Just add some brown because I didn't really let you all see me put the brown in the outer V. When I initially did it, the camera ended up getting full, but I had doubles of videos that I didn't realize I had doubles of because I didn't know TikTok saves doubles videos that you post to TikTok. So once I found that out, I deleted all the doubles I had on my phone, and I was able to finish off of this video. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do the fourth one today. I might have to wait till tomorrow on that one. It depends on how much time I have between editing these and getting that up, whether I can get it done or not. Let's take the shade Avocado now. That's our inner corner shade, and pop that in here real quick. Very cute and sparkly shade, I must say. And I'm gonna do a little bit of cleanup off camera, obviously, like with this little part right here, and put some more detail in the crease and all that. But this is your finished look. So I'm personally feeling it and think it's really cute. I can't wait to watch Karen's videos after I get done doing these series, but I try not to watch other people's videos and hear other people's opinions before I do videos as a general rule. So that's why I haven't watched hers. But let me know what you think of this eye look down below, and again, which eye look you like so far with which palette. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. Make sure you hit the subscribe button down below, and if you want to see more content from me, make sure you check out the link down below for my membership, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye.